LDZ, I honestly have to put this in huge favor of LDZ here, because I don't think LDZ's ever had any issues with Wilson and the Queen Nine Dittos before. And then guns in general are just so, I feel like they're so strong against Queen Nine, but we could see something happen a little bit differently. LDZ opening up the lance. Wilson actually has the spear, and he's doing okay with it. Nair connects, tries to do a little bit more here as the recovery comes out. Weapon toss as well. Nice neutral light. Wilson doing decent with the damage here, and LDZ having trouble getting in. Weapon toss finally connects, goes for that neutral light into Ensig. Nothing comes of it, however, and a sidelight Sarah will put even more damage onto LDZ's Vraxx.
He really wants this gun, but the lance is so big that it's the only thing he can pick up. He finally finds his guns. And so it begins.
Yes.
So far, he has lost slightly, but
here's the thing.
he's in a good position.
LDZ is in kill percent.
That's true.
He needs one side stick, doesn't matter what weapon. Oh, see, he could have side sticked him here, but he went for a sidelight. I don't know, Wilson.
It's a tough thing to just fall down and
when you are known as side stick Wilson, is it really a tough thing, Orangeby? Really?
Yeah, because like here's the thing: if he lets go of his side sig before he hits the ground, and you go for a grounded side sig,
that was such a good snipe. Anyways, keep going.
You end up getting punished instead of getting a kill. Is Wilson dead?
Oh shoot! Wilson looked like he had a little DC there, and LDC kind of respected it. Oh, and then he goes for the ground pound anyways. That was weird. It looked like Wilson had some issues with the controller, you know, because he was just standing still. He's still standing still. Huh. That's going to be a little unfortunate because of how good that first stock was. I think he's okay. Maybe he'll give a thumbs up. No, he'll just start playing again. So Wilson having a little bit of a hiccup there. LDZ getting the stock because of it, but I don't think it would have been that hard for LDZ to confirm the stock. And D-Light stairs are coming out. Wilson now dangerously behind as he no longer has that spear and LDZ's got the guns. That's a little unfortunate. He was doing really well in that first stock.
LDZ just completely destroying Wilson now. That recovery not quite killing. He goes for the gravity cancel side sig. The side air, putting him off stage, but the ground pound doesn't connect. Wilson very close to death now.
Sidelight comes out. Ooh, side sig interrupted by that neutral light. Great reaction time from Wilson. He dodges in, tries to get another end light. Wilson getting that nair as he reads LDZ falling down on the ground, goes for that recovery. Ooh, side sig put up by LDZ in the wrong direction, and that's another nair that Wilson's gonna get. That side sig dangerously close to connecting and ending LDZ's stock, and he goes for that pivot down sig, does not connect, end sig comes out.
He's actually doing a momentum dodge into pivot down sig, and it that's a really cool option actually. It puts him like behind them before it comes out, and that side air will finish it off. LDZ has taken a lot of damage though. He'll die to most nice eggs right now.
LDZ making sure to deny all weapons and find that down air. Nice neutral light. Oh, pivot in air. Oh, D-Light Sarah. What? LDZ just brought him from white to orange. Another D-Light. Oh, the MC going. His recovery, that would have hit if he didn't throw his weapon down. Wilson, what happened to your stock? You just came back. Oh, God. I don't even call that casting. I was just having like a traumatic moment in my life, which was LDZ playing guns. Jesus.
I want to see LDZ versus Pugsy this tournament because I feel like they're the two best players in NA by far. LDZ is outranking everyone he's playing. Like, that was just so dominating. Wilson definitely put up a really good fight, but after his controller broke, he lost like all of his momentum, and hopefully he'll be able to fix his controller and come back a bit stronger for the next game.
Yeah, it was such a great ending stock by LDZ there, but I got a feel for Wilson there because I know he's had controller problems in the past, and he says that his controller keeps disconnecting. I remember there was one tournament because he likes to play with controller, but there was a time where his controller got so busted that he actually switched the keyboard in the middle of a match and played it all the way out, and he almost won too. It's one of those things where like it's a little unfortunate, but at the same time, upgrade your equipment, you won't have that problem. Wilson, however, is going to try to do the best he can.
Not everyone just has all that money to throw around for a new controller, though.
That is true. That is true.
All right, so we're going.
You could just learn keyboard. That's the thing. But I guess if you just prefers,
you can't just learn keyboard when you're a top tier controller player.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
so different,
especially when you have like thousands of hours literally on controller.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
All right, so in we go. LDZ getting the early weapon spawn lance. Doesn't quite get his guns, but he's doing some damage anyways.
Tries to put in that Sair, doesn't connect, nice neutral light. This is where I feel like Wilson, if anywhere, could take a huge advantage. When Wilson was fighting the Spear versus Lance matchup, that's where he got a huge lead. And we already see him finding those D-lights, finding those Sairs. Second Sair connects, LDZ going for the weapon toss, and finally picks up those guns, but Wilson on Spear is definitely what he's most comfortable with against LDZ's Vraxx.
Yeah, he gets his guns, but he still eats a downlight combo, and he's not finding much damage so far. Gets a side light. And here's the damage. Downlight combos do so much, but Wilson actually recovered the wrong way.
Yeah, that was a little odd. Maybe trying to avoid Sairs from LDZ. LDZ giving him a few taunts to show that he understands. And Wilson, oh no, maybe having a disconnection issue. No, he was just going for a hard read. It just forward, picks up the spear, Sairs him. LDZ almost gets hit by that side stick as he has to dodge beneath the platform. Ground pound read coming out. Second ground pound connects. LDZ sent flying. Wilson, wow, that was a really good spear throw. That was super close. Charges up that disco, does not connect. LDZ finds a nice neutral item. Wilson's trying to end the stock, and the fishing is kind of punishing him. Oh no.
That was really good. He dodges the ground pound and then follows up with a downlight for maximum damage. He dies to the second ground pound, but Wilson's already in red. Wilson doing very good. Or LDZ doing very good so far.
Nice sidelight comes out. LDZ tries to find more damage, gets that down air. He's got a lot of things that are going to kill Wilson here. As Wilson tries to get a sidelight D-light combo, but he misses, and that gives LDZ a free down air. Recovers above, tries to go for that pivot down sig, does not connect. Wilson gets hit by that Sair. He's heavily damaged, and that end sig would have killed if he didn't get off the recovery.
But LDZ's not finding a kill. And yeah.
Well, okay, let's face it.
He used every single option. The only thing he could have done was recover. And he recoveries and kills Wilson with it.
There you go. That's how you do it. LDZ's gun recoveries, they're quite good. Oh my gosh, I love it. The X pivot down air actually connecting. Oh no, nair recovery. Wilson nearly killed off the top already. It's almost just like when his opponent. Oh, jeez, that GC side sig almost hit too. It's like when his opponents are in the last stock, LDZ just like, all right, it's a timer to see whether or not I can kill them in 8 seconds. Like that's what I feel like happens because that's consistently occurred. I don't know, maybe it's something that LDC is taking advantage of with their mentality of like, I gotta even these stocks up really quickly, and he rolls with it, but now that he's on the Lance, it's clear that, okay, that down stick hits, that was really well placed, and I feel like it's kind of wait, he's gonna make it back? Right, good. Alright, ground pound kills him. But, as I was saying, it's clear that LDZ, much more skilled with the guns than the Lance, there's no question. Ooh, Wilson finding a nice spear combo there. Sidelight D-light Sair, puts LDZ in the, oh, well, recovery hits.
Alright. LDZ with the standard recovery kills.